Welcome back. As you can see, we're in the shop again. We're not out on a trail, and as you probably guessed, the Jeep is not happy. The radiator didn't hold up. I'm not too surprised. I saw some signs of leaking in it before, and now when I changed it over, it's not holding up with the pressure, and it showed some new leaks and whatnot. So I got a new one right there on the floor. So I'm gonna be putting that guy in, and hopefully that'll fix these problems. And then I also noticed the coolant flange on the back of the engine was leaking even more. So I'm probably gonna pull that thing off and try to reseal it too. Well, here we go. Got the radiator out. I'll show you the spots that were giving me issues. The first spot, you can just barely make it out. There's a little crack right there. Just inside. That was the one that was really giving me the issue. I've seen fluid going down here in the past. I couldn't quite figure out where it was. Once I got some pressure on it, it definitely showed it. So I don't know if there's any leaks down here at all, or if it was all just from there. So that's the extent of that guy. So now I just got to get the other one put in and just get after it. Well, we hit a little bit of a snag. I didn't notice this when I first got it, which there's not much I can do about it. Without seeing them in person and comparing it, I don't know if this was going to be an issue or not. What I noticed was this tank on this side is wider. On the old one, you can see it gets narrower at the bottom. So that one's a little bit narrower. This one is a little bit wider. So as you can see, my pipe going to the intercooler is not going to make it. It just fits in there right now. The problem is the intercooler is not lined up with the tabs that are up under there. There you can see. And I just make some tabs to move it over and whatnot. That would be fine. But the other problem is on my grill on the other side. I had to do it on both sides. I got it notched out there for the intercooler piping to go around. See, this side, it runs same side. This side's got plenty of room. That's not a big deal. I think the tanks are basically the same there. This side, though, because of that taper, everything was moved over that little bit. The plan is, you can see, I marked it out. I'm going to pinch the piping a little bit to hopefully get enough clearance in there. I'm just going to heat it up and put a little bend in it. At this point, I need to redo this section anyway. I just don't have the material or the welder to be able to do it. And I kind of want to get this thing back on the road just to at least finish out this season, so that way I can enjoy it, because the plan is probably this winter I'm going to tear a bunch of this stuff apart and go through, clean up the wiring, stuff like that. I'm going to clean that up and just kind of going to address all the stuff that I just threw together and just said I'm just going to do that to get it running, and got it running. It's been running for a couple of years now, so I got all the major things out of the way aside from the radiator. But everything else has been working great. So now it's just time to start messing with all those little things that I just threw together. And go. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see. There, you can see it. You can see I did this before. I had clearancing issues when I first did this, so it's not the first time I had to do this. It's not the prettiest, but like I said, it should get me by. Like I said, and it's not enough to worry about any kind of flow issues, at least with this engine. All right, it's another day, obviously. Got a different shirt on now. But I got the tube all kind of pinched down and I got it put in there, and the intercooler fits. I can bolt it up. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna go with it for now. I need to remake this piece here because it's not doing what I want it to do. So for now it should work. I'm just going to, so it's not fitting the best. It's very close. Like I said, it'll probably work for now. You can see it's not great where this guy is, but it'll get me by for the rest of the season. I'll probably put a little bit of foam in there just to keep things from rubbing through. I noticed another spot it was rubbing in there, and so I'm going to put a little bit of foam there. Like I said, I'm going to go through and just totally strip out all the little pieces minus engine and whatnot, and just go through, clean everything up, all the wiring and whatnot. All right, so here's the ending of the video. I had some stuff come up, and so that's why it's taking a little longer for me to get a video out. And obviously I haven't taken my Jeep out, and it's still in the garage with everything that's come up in personal stuff and whatnot. I just didn't have time to take it out, and now it's starting to cool down, and I'm getting antsy to do the next upgrades to it. So that'll be in the next video, but for now it's in the shop again. There's parts taken off of it. As you can see, I got some stuff off of there. I will show you in the next video what we're working on. And then this is also going to be the start of my winter makeover, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go through, clean up the engine bay, tear a bunch of it out, and just redo some stuff, just because it got me by, but it's not what my end goal was. So I'm going to go through and redo all that this winter and make things a little easier to work on and just make it look a little nicer. And then we'll see. We'll see. I got a ton of plans for this thing. We'll see if any of those actually come to light. But for now, that's end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, and just keep following along. And I'll keep doing these videos as soon as I can, and hopefully get to a point where it's a little bit more of a regular basis. But for now, I'm just going to do them while I can, and hopefully this thing's interests you enough to keep following along. So appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.